Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Zip Fit Hit and another one of my lockdown workouts. It's a workout that you can do in 30 minutes at home to keep your body moving, keep those muscles active, get the heart racing. Today isn't going to be quite as explosive on the cardio front, but it's still going to be a pretty challenging workout, and we're just going to slow this right down as well today and just focus on some core muscles, some big compound movements as well, so a combination of different moves. So it's going to be a little bit different to normal, not so much sprinting on the spot, but let's start with the warm-up and get your bodies mobile and ready and prepped, ready for the workout. Okay, so very slight bending your knees to start with. This is going to take about 5 minutes, okay? So I'm starting the clock, very slight bending your knees, and then big circles going around, just mobilizing your shoulders to start with. So it's Friday, folks. Well done, you've got through another week. Hope it's been a positive one and you haven't killed members of your family yet. I'm not joking either. I'm going backwards with that same amount, big circles. And if you are at home on your own and you've got nobody to speak to, please come and just join these sessions. Get the body moving, it's really good for your physical and mental health. Okay, swapping arms over to the other side, same again, big circles. Yeah, just important you just keep moving. Even if it means just coming out into the garden, doing a few of these exercises, even if you can't complete it all, it's all good for you. Gets the muscles working. These joints need to keep moving. Okay, into shoulder rolls, going up towards your ears and back. So because you've been slumped over your desk, computer screens, various things, all morning, easy to get tight through your trapezius muscles. Okay, lift your arms up, very slight bending your knees, engage your abs. You're going to rotate your upper body round to the side, back to the centre, round the other way, keeping your hips locked. If you're doing this, you're not really mobilising your back, twisting your hips. So going round one way, back to the centre, round the other way. Okay, have a little jog on the spot. So just keep the feet moving, and now lift your knees just a little bit higher than normal. Don't go fast at this stage, you're just trying to warm up. We need to get those muscles warm so there's more elasticity in the muscles. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just a light little hop from side to side. Get the breathing going. Okay, and into a chest press, push your hands forward, elbows back. Mid-air push-ups. Best push-ups around. How many times can I crack that joke? Keeping myself entertained. Okay, into shoulder press up towards the sky, reaching up. So working the body through different planes of motion. Okay, legs a bit wider, swing your arms across your body now. Try not to push through your lower back to engage your abs. Okay, well done. Okay, wider legs. Transfer your weight from one side over to the other. Keep looking forward all the time. So sit back. Should feel a stretch to your inside leg. Don't overstretch whatever you do. Just keeping this dynamic. Okay, lower your back down very, very slow and controlled whilst bracing your abs. Take your right arm across towards your left foot, left hand across towards your right. Take your time. Don't worry if you can only get to here, just do smaller movements, especially if you're feeling really tight through these inside legs. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, just walk your feet in. Okay, start to kick your bottom now. So lengthen out at the hips. Again, these hip flexors get very short and tight when you're sitting at your desk. So it's important that we try and lengthen those muscles. I said kicking the glutes. Well done, and now you're going to sit down into squats. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your upper body upright. Sit back. So try and keep your upper body upright. Sit down, push up. sit down, push up. Focus on the posture. You don't want to be in this position. Okay, sit down and up. Sit down and up. So we're just preloading the leg muscles. Just do a few more of those. Okay, from there, coming in a bit further back, feet shoulder width, slight bend in your knees. You're going to engage your abs, crawl forward, keeping the hips stable. We're going to be doing this movement quite a bit in a moment. So push down into the ground, like trying to push the ground away from you. We're activating serratus anterior, up here around the rib cage. Okay, now bring your left foot forward. This back leg is straight. Eyes looking forward, push down through the hips, lift up, open up. So you hear nice big open up of the chest. If you can't do any of these, don't worry. Over to the other side. Same again. Back leg straight, eyes looking forward, drive down through the hips, lift up, open up the chest. One more of those on each side. So push down, lift up, rotate, back to the center, swap. Eyes looking forward, drive down, come up, rotate round, back to the center. Okay, halfway down on the push-up or on your knees, so you can drop to your knees if you want to. Halfway down and back up. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out as you lift. 5 reps, 10 hill climbs, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crawl back in and stand up. Well done. And stop in there, well done. Okay, that is the warm-up finished. Okay, stop in there. Okay, so now we're moving on to the main event. This is day 5, Friday 3rd of April. Okay, so we're going to be doing 5-minute rounds, there or thereabouts. We're going to have a little break in between each exercise. Working off the stopwatch today. The first exercise of each round is going to be a big compound movement, which basically means lots of different muscles coming into play, lots of different planes of motion, and basically kind of combining some exercises to make a big kind of all-rounder, if you will. So the first exercise we're going to do, and I'm going to talk you through this, it's monkey march with a push-up jacks and push-ups for 2 minutes. Okay, so you're going to come down to here, you're going to crawl forward, and I really want you to take your time with these. Crawl forward to this position. Okay, you're going to pause there, you're going to step out, come in, and then come down, slow, push up, and then crawl back in, stand up. Okay, then you're going to crawl out again, step out, push up. Okay, then we're going to do sit-ups with good range, and I want you to take your time through all of these exercises. We're really slowing this right down, and then we're going to move on to side plank, thread the needle, focusing on these muscles around your shoulders. Okay, so getting ready to go. Feet shoulder width. I'm just going to put that there. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. So bend, crawl forward, keeping your hips stable. So crawl out. You get to this position. You step out, step in, step out, step in. Come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push up. Crawl back in. And stand up. Okay, come down again. Crawl forward, step out to the side, 1, step out to the side, step out to the side, and then do the push, 1, 2, 3, 4, push, crawl back in, stand up, come down again. Notice my knees don't move from side to side. Crawl out, get to this position, engage your abs, out to the side, in, out to the side, in, and push, 1, 2, 3, 4. Crawl back in. If there's an element of this you can't do, get rid of it. So come down, crawl forward, Into this position, step out to the side, step out to the side, do the push, 1, 2, 3, 4, push, crawl back in. Well done. Okay, come down again, crawl forward. Engage your abs, the hips don't move, you don't want to rotate here. Step out, do the push, 1, 2, 3, 4, push, crawl back in. Come down again, crawl forward. You're at 1 minute 45 seconds. Make sure you stop if you lose position. Step out, do the push, 1, 2, 3, 4, push, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Okay, so I told you it was a lot slower today. It's 2 minutes. Now we're going to lie down on the floor. So lie down on your back on the floor. To start with, make sure your ankles, your knees and your hips are all in line, and relax your shoulders. Okay, when you're doing sit-ups, it's important that you get good range. So you're trying to work through the full range of the muscle. So you're going to lie down on your back, do a slight pelvic tilt, so just pushing your lower back against the ground, so you can just about squeeze your hands underneath. You're going to interlock your fingers, tuck your chin in, and then you pull. So pull up, and then lower yourself all the way down to here. Engage your abs, pull from your abs first, tuck your chin in, pull. Okay, 1 minute, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So tuck your chin in, and then pull. You don't have to come up very far. Really engage your abs, so engage your abs and pull. You've got to learn to switch on your abdominal muscles. No good going like this. And the stronger these muscles get, you can see my abs shaking a bit there as I come up. That's because the whole entire movement is coming through the abdominal area. So come down, breathe out as you lift. So my lower back is always in contact with the ground. Where are we up to? 50 seconds. Learn to engage those muscles. And stopping there, well done. Okay, side plank, thread the needle. So this is 1 minute on each side. There are variations, I'm going to show you those as well. So you're going to start with your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. One hand here. Remember, if you're not stable yet, if you're not as strong yet at this position, you can put one knee on the floor, so you're here, open up the chest. Otherwise you're in this position, open up, and then you're going to roll underneath to here, grab the threads here, and pull, open. Or you can just hold this position. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So open up your chest, and then you're going to roll underneath, very, very slow and controlled. Take your time, grab the thread, and pull open. Roll underneath again. So your head and your hips and your shoulders all move at the same time. So come under. So notice all of these movements are very, very slow and controlled today. We'll come back to some faster cardio next week. You can always come in the garden and do some high knees or burpees if you want to really work at getting the heart rate up a bit more. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, really works here, abdominal muscles, around the shoulders. Okay, over to the other side, same again. So going elbow underneath your shoulder, driving your hips up. It looks like it could rain, that's not good. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and lift. Time started. So head back, roll underneath. Push down through your forearm, grab the thread, Pull the thread open, drive up, come underneath again, and round. So you notice that we're always working around the body, not just focusing on one muscle group. These are supposed to be all body workouts. Coming around. You've got 35 seconds. Keep going. So your eyes looking slightly forward as you come round. So you keep your head in the same position. And stop. Okay, moving on to round 2. So we've got push-ups with hill climbs and windmills for the next one. Again, it's another 2 minutes of work. So basically your body weight's going to be, so to start with, come down into this position. You're going to find your neutral position first. So you're here, eyes looking slightly forward, you're in a box shape, so a cat position. Sway one way, the sway's coming through the pelvis. Sway the other way, mid position between those two. Okay, and then I'm going to show you from the front now because it's a bit easier. This is another 2 minutes, or as long as you can manage. So you're starting here, you're going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, or faster if you need to. Okay, then you'll do 10 hill climbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to spin around to this position, back to the center, pause in the middle, over to the other side, and then you come back to the center and repeat the push-up. Okay, so there's quite a lot going on. If you can't manage some of this, get rid of it. You can just do the hill climbs with the windmills, you can just do the windmills, just modify it depending on your ability. Okay, ready to go. Body weight over your arms. Getting ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So coming down into the push-up. So push up, come down, 2, 3, 4, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into the windmill. Twist round, drive the hips up. Back to the center, and then over to the other side. Back to the center, and then push. 1, 2, 3, 4, come up. 10 hill climbs. 1, working those abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into windmills. Twist around so your toe and your heel almost touch. Drive your hips up, back to the center in the middle, and then over to the other side. Well done. Coming back to the center. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. You just passed a minute, 1 minute 5 seconds. Drive up, you should feel this here, around the shoulders, into a windmill. It's a dynamic stretch of your chest. Over to the other side, 45 seconds to go. Back to the center, coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spin around. If you're losing position, make sure you stop and rest. We're trying to avoid injury. Don't push on through if you're losing position. Back to the center, last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spin around, back to the center, and over to the other side. Back to the center, and stop. Ooh. God, really got the chest muscles, triceps, backs of your arms, shoulders, and the side here. Lots going on. Having to stabilise around your ankles, your hips, and your shoulder girdle. Good work. Okay, the next one, lying down on your back. Now there's a couple of options here. We're still trying to work on activating your glutes. it's really important you get those muscles fired up. Okay? So remember, you've been sitting down, these muscles, bottom muscles, get very, very lazy when you're at your desk and weak. So what I want you to do is relax your shoulders, do a slight tilt, and then you're going to pull from where your pubic bone is and roll up off the floor one vertebrae at a time. Driving from the heel, you want a nice straight line here, and you engage in your glutes, okay? Now you can do this like this, dropping down and back up, really focusing on isolating these muscles. Okay, that's a lot harder, but today I'm just going to do the slow rolling one. There's nothing wrong with that. I need to just work on some flexibility myself. So you can do single leg for 1 minute or the double leg. Okay, getting ready to go then. Slight tilt, 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're doing a little tilt and then you're rolling up off the floor. So this is an active stretch of your hip flexors. Okay, roll down one vertebrae at a time. So you're going down, lower back, bottom. So bottom, lower back, rib cage, shoulder blades. Come down. Really try and get that rolling motion. So going rolling up. Remember, you can do this if you want, 1 minute on each side. I'm going to tell you when you get to a minute. Okay, so coming down. Really focus on one vertebrae at a time. Workouts don't have to be explosive and fast all the time for them to be effective. It's important that you find good balance, work on your posture. Okay, you're swapping legs. If you're doing this one, you're swapping legs. Otherwise, keep going. So rolling down. So breathe in. Drive from the heel. I'm hoping you're feeling that in your bottom muscles. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Really try and relax those shoulders. And roll up again. So this actually should feel quite relaxing. If you're feeling this too much in your hamstring, it may be that your glutes are a bit weak. So this is an exercise you perhaps want to focus on. Get some stronger glutes going on. Okay, 20 seconds to go. And then we're moving on to back extensions. So coming up. Okay, last one. Do a tilt and then drive from the heel, squeeze your glutes at the top and come down one vertebrae at a time. Okay, well done. Back extensions. So don't always work your abs all the time. Try and work your back muscles as well. Otherwise you're going to end up with a postural imbalance, and that's when you could create an injury. So we're going to work opposing muscle group to your abs, the erector muscles. So you're lying down on your front, legs together, eyes looking just slightly forward, create a W shape, squeeze your abs, otherwise you're likely to hyperextend through your lower back. Okay, 1 minute of work, getting ready, and go. So coming up, and then lower yourself down with some control. So coming up, and down. So pull with your back muscles, consciously think about working your back. You're at 25 seconds, just 1 minute for this exercise. Okay, you're at 55 seconds. And 1, okay. Just sit back on the heel and then reach forward. So you're in this position, might feel quite tight initially. Go, yeah, tight there. Or you can lie down on your back for a second, just bring your knees in towards your chest. Take some deep breaths. Okay, round number 3. Now we're incorporating modified burpees with double leg jacks and shoulder taps. Okay, so never let it be said I'm not kind to you. Okay, so modified burpee, you can do a full burpee if you want. So modified burpee is down here, leg goes back, leg goes back. You jump out, wide step, tap your shoulder, tap the shoulder, bring your legs in, and then bring one leg in, stand up. I've got my brain thing working there. Otherwise, you can do double leg, so go down, out, here, tap, tap, legs in, there, jump up. Okay, that's the more advanced version. Okay, so I'm going to do this from the front so you can see. If you're doing the modified burpee, one leg back and in, you do alternate legs. Okay, so just go with me on this. So getting ready to go. Ready, 3, this is 2 minutes, 1, and go. So hands down, leg back, out to the side, shoulder tap without moving your hips and shoulder tap. Bring your legs in, one leg in, stand up. Okay, drop down. Your other leg goes back this time. One leg back, out you go. Keep the hips locked. Shoulder tap, so lots of stability work. Coming in, leg in, stand up. Getting confused myself here. And drop down. Right leg back, left leg back. Jump out to the side, tap the shoulder, keeping the hips locked. Tap the shoulder. Notice my hips and shoulders don't move. Back in, leg in, leg in. Remember, if you're doing the more advanced version, down, out to the side. Jeez. Okay. Shoulder tap. Tap one shoulder, tap the other shoulder. Bring your legs in. Okay, leg in, stand. 50 seconds to go. Down, leg back, out. So wide legs, tap, legs in, step in. Finish off with the full thing. Down, out, tap, in, jump. Down, out to the side, tap the shoulder, come back in, jump. Hold on, out to here, out to the side, tap the shoulder, come back in and jump. Down, out to the side, back in, out to the side, tap the shoulder, come back in and jump. And rest. Well done. Complicated exercise that. Sorry, lost it a little bit there. It's all fun and games. Okay, so we're now moving on to crunches. So back to those abdominal muscles. Okay, hope you're all doing alright there. Okay, so little pelvic tilt again. Remember, it's always about the position of your back. You don't want to be creating this arch here. That's putting your spine under an enormous amount of pressure. So you're in a little tilt, raise your leg up to here, so you're at right angles and right angles. So you're here, right angles here as well. Interlock your fingers, so you start here. Remember, you're not coming all the way up, that is bad for your back. So you're here, and then just coming up, down. Okay, ready to go. 1 minute of work, then I'm moving on to single leg bounds. Okay, so getting ready and go. So you're here, tuck your chin in, up an inch, down an inch. Want to make this a little bit harder. Don't go all the way down, just come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. The pull is always coming from your abs. not dragging your head up, you're using your abs to lift. That's how they get stronger, by making sure they do the work. 20 seconds to go. Five seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. God, feeling that through your abs there, my abs there. Okay, single leg bounds. Okay, single leg bounds. And then it's optional, but if anybody wants to do a quick, fast hit at the end of some high knees, you can do. So single leg bounds. If you've got good stability around your ankles and your hips, there's a good chance that your knees will be quite stable. So whenever you go out and run or do any exercise, you're less likely to create an injury. So toes in line, lengthen your body, you're going to slight bend in your knees. You've got a nice horizontal hips, onto your tiptoe, you're going to lift up. Okay, so broaden your chest. So getting ready then. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now that may look quite easy, but if you have a go at closing your eyes, that becomes significantly harder. And then those muscles, we use our eyes to help us balance. So you're here, really tricky, especially when it's windy. So if you can only do that for a few seconds, just do that for a few seconds. So hold in there. Lengthen out your body. If you're working up to this, you can just lift your foot a few inches off the ground rather than all the way up to here. Okay, so hold in there. So you could do this in 5-second bursts, closing your eyes for 5, 4. God, I need some work on this. Okay, hold in there. 10 seconds to go. So it's how these muscles, stabilizing muscles, are working around your ankles and your hips. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, over to the other side. Same again. So stand up nice and tall to start with. Focus on your posture. Brace your abs. Coming down onto one tiptoe. And then you're going to lift this leg up. Slight bend in the leg you're standing on. So standing up. So you hold. Broaden your chest. We're nearly there now. So hold in there, look straight ahead. As soon as your head drops, your shoulders slump over. You're never forcing your shoulders back, you're just broadening your chest. So hold in there. Good work. Okay, having a go at closing your eyes. So really focus on the breathing. Obviously open them up if you feel yourself going to fall over. Okay, 15 seconds to go. So incorporate some of these exercises into your routine. Don't just go at speed all the time. Focus on some strength work, some postural work, some stability work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Okay, you can stop there if you want to. Otherwise, we're just going to do 1 30-second high knees just to get the heart rate up to finish, and then we're just going to leave it there. Give this a go if you can, if you've had enough. I wasn't going to include this, but I thought throw this in at the end just to get the heart rate up. Okay, so high knees. You're lifting your knees up, light off the tiptoes, driving your arms, okay? Okay, so we're going to go in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So lifting your knees up. Light off the tiptoes. 1 30-second round. Engaging those abs, really pumping your arms. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. A bit slower than normal, but good to focus on Lots of different muscle groups, just working on some stability. Next week, going to get back to do some faster stuff, getting the heart rate up. Remember, keep active, try and get out each day. I know we're only allowed 30 minutes of exercise. Go for a run, go for a walk. And I'm putting together a functional exercise program, which I'm hopefully going to have finished very, very soon, which anybody can do. Just a good little workout you can squeeze into your day that isn't too energy demanding. Anyway, please share these videos if you're enjoying them. I'm really relying on people getting on board. It's good to create a community of people who are all out there keeping moving, especially through these difficult times. So thanks a lot for joining me, and take care.